Welcome back to Mercenaries. In the last part, we got introduced to the South Koreans, and now we're here in Russia, where we're going to meet the Russian Mafia. But first things first, you see this little thing with the blinking light? That is a listening post. Now, shoot it, so it blows up, and you get money and reputation for the Chinese. So, anytime you see one of those, just shoot it, blow it up, and you'll get $5,000 and some free China reputation. Now, we hadn't got introduced to China yet, but we will but later on in the game, that would be very helpful. So anyways, let's go ahead and go in and talk to the Mafia, where they're going to give us a mission. So, enjoy
keep your
the...
mouth shut when you meet the boss. Hey, all right. Just what I need, a professional. My name is Sergei Voronov. This is my lieutenant, Yosef. We run the, discreet supply business around here. Everyone here needs stuff. Vehicles, weapons, you name it, and we supply it. Discreetly. That means no one asks any questions, including you. I'll kill anyone who betrays my trust. You got a problem with that? You got a problem working for a killer, huh? Answer me. Yosef is right. Listen, you're a mercenary. You'll be working for lots of people. I know how it is. But, you want some extra cash? You come to Sergei. Speaking of which, I got a job right now you could take. I'm going to test you out. See if you've got what it takes to work for me. Bring me one of Song's troop transports. Should be easy to find, but not so easy to steal, eh? If you want in, Yosef here will give you all the details. On the other hand, you can say no and walk out that door right now. You do what you want to do.
of course we're going to take the
Don't
contract.
underestimate him. He may act like an idiot, but he's a ruthless killer.
Okay, so that's the Russian Mafia. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff for
Something
them.
wrong with Sergei. I don't trust him.
Don't worry, his lieutenant Joseph is reliable. We did some business in Kosovo.
Okay, so now you just head over here to see where the yellow arrow is. That's where you have to go. You have to go steal out the troop train,
There's only
steal
scattered
the truck.
resistance in the area, but those machine guns could be dangerous.
Alright, now you see how the icons are marked in blue? That is a bonus objective. Now, those are optional, but if you do those, you will get a good chunk of money extra on top of what you did. You will also get free extra support items, which is awesome. So anytime you see a bonus you would like to, and it's easy to get like this one is, I would strongly recommend you try to get it. So anyways, now we're going to use our friend C4. Oh, my bad. Select it. So C4, you have to go select it from the menu. You press up to access the menu. And then you just run away. Press the trigger.
1 down, 2 to go.
And 2 more to go. So that's C4 for you. Now I'm going to go over here and take out this other one. Okay. So C4 once again.
Good work, only 1 more left.
Okay, he can die. And let's go over here and take out... Why is there a table flying? That, like, WTF. Okay, so let's go ahead and take out a few of these guys. So, one last machine gun.
That's the last of the guns. Now grab that truck and you're good to go.
Okay, so just go over here. Right over here. This building is spawning, continuously spawning enemies, which is not good. So, what you need to do over here is if you have it left, if you have any left, go ahead and select your C4, plant it, flee, and boom, one C4 takes out that entire building. So, yeah, if you see an enemy spawner, it's probably best to go ahead and pick that out because it will non-stop spawn enemies. Again, if you can do so easily, because there will be points in the game where you can't do so easily. But, you know, that one, yeah, that one's pretty easy. So anyways, I need to stop wasting my ammo because as you can see, I had none left.
I found the weapons cache.
So that's what the Russians are
Okay.
after.
So anytime you see a crate like this, you can also order these, bash it, and there'll be something inside. Something like a health, ammo, weapons, usually all three. But there will be some which is nothing but ammo, nothing but health, you know, nothing but weapons. So, if you're low on health or you need some ammo, go ahead and check those crates, and there'll usually be some in there. Now let's see, there's something up here, that's why I'm trying to do this, by the way. Okay, first thing first, I want to go ahead and take him out. Okay. Now I'm gonna get in the truck. And yes, I know it's a little, but I will not leave until I have that thing, so. Which, there we go, INCBM specs. And by the way, that was a bioweapon. That's the other one of the collectibles you can get in the game. Bioweapons are marked by the little white boxes with the biohazards on them. They're technically called blueprints because most of them aren't actually bioweapons. They're more of a part of a bioweapon. Or plans for parts of a bioweapon, you know, stuff like that. But they're scattered throughout. So once it's the same deal with the national treasures, just collect them and you'll get money and reputation for South Korea with the bioweapons instead of China. So once again, you know, that's very helpful. Because while right now you really don't need the reputation, eventually later on in the game you will, and you'll see why. So anyways, go ahead and honk your horn so Russia doesn't kill you, because that would be bad. But obviously, yeah. That'll be bad, like no crap. Anyways, let's go ahead and drive it over here to where the yellow marker is. Okay. So basically, I am not North Korean. So go ahead and drive it in this building. Park it. And boom, you get a little bit of money for that.
If you bring us others, we'll make sure you're paid for your trouble.
So like he said, throughout the game, if you have a vehicle, you can bring it to Russia, to that little garage right there. Let's go ahead and continue. Go ahead and bring it to that little garage right there. And you will get some money for it. You get, it varies from the amount of the vehicles. If you just bring in a civilian car, you get like $500, but you
I've
bring in a
identified
tank.
another possible source of income and intel. Check your PDA for the email.
Okay, so that's the Chinese over there. We're going to be going to them later. But since this video is only 8 minutes in, we're going to go over here and go after that number card we found last time. I can't remember exactly where he is. And sorry about the little glitchy thing. I do apologize if it glitches a little bit or, you know, just goes out entirely. I don't know if I'm going to run into some problems with that. I will eventually, I know that, but I don't know. Like, hi. So it's on up here where this truck is. It's the 6 of clubs. We found him last time. So I'm gonna go and capture him, even though we don't have intel on him yet, since we already found him. You know, I don't like doing this because technically I just recently played through the game and got all the way up to the last mission. So chances are I'm gonna remember where most of these people are, which is, you know, not really fair. But anyways, go ahead and go up. You know, it kind of is, considering I'm doing this to partly to help you guys play the game and figure out a way. Okay. Well, I probably should get out of the firing range of that machine gun if I want to live. Oh, another one. Oh, crap. Tank. Oh, Lord. So that's a tank. I really don't want to kill it, but if I don't... So let's go ahead and shoot him up. Shoot him up. Not a very good plan. I am paranoid. Steal it. Yeah. So getting your chopper, and by the way, every time you get in a vehicle like this, especially some APCs, some cars, or a chopper, trying to press RB if you're on the Xbox, and you'll have an extra weapon. That is an anti-tank rocket, and I think I might have just killed that person. It already sucks.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for
No,
the
he's still alive. Okay, so here's how you do this.
Well, well.
Okay, I didn't read what that was, but I know it was a bioweapon. That was almost bad. I think my chopper just blew up. I think there's like 2 more, which is horrible. Yeah, there's another one. Let's go and see. Okay. Hi. Okay, let's go ahead and steal you. So these guys are getting easy to steal. Usually I have a lot more trouble stealing them. But so far, they've been like really easy. So let's go ahead and shoot him up. And there goes that helicopter crashing to its death. Let's go ahead and kill him. We're gonna land him on over the helipad. And now let's go ahead and call for an extraction. So this is how you do it every time you go to capture a number card. If you want to take them alive, run over. You know how we do it. You press square X and then you press triangle to subdue him. And then you call it an extraction, which, as you can see, sometimes is BS with their landing zone crap.
Roger, this is
But, you know, that's one of the faults of this game. It will probably wind up getting some of these guys killed because of the BS extraction telling you it's not clear when it's perfectly clear. So, you know, yeah, that's gonna suck later on in the game when we finally do get into that, but, you know, there ain't really nothing you can do. So let's go ahead and load him in. I guess it's on the other side. How do you know what side it's on? It's always on the opposite side of the pilot. So the pilot's on the... So it's on the passenger side, basically. You know, if you think of a car, you got the drivers and the passengers. So it's always on the passenger side when you load them in. I don't know why you can't load them into both sides of the helicopter, but you just can't. So anyways, $25,000 more. And that's a good way to make some money. Anytime you find a number card. Basically, like I said, all you gotta do is as soon as you find him, knock him down. Like, take him down. First, there's a thingy over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, there it is. So right here, National Treasure. Temple Bell. And now the Chinese are friendly, which is nice. But, you know, even though they would have been friendly after we get introduced to them next time. But anyways, I'm about to end the video off. But first, I was saying something and I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. Just remember. Anytime you find a number card, the best way to capture them alive would be to run over, you know, get him down immediately as soon as you get there, and then just torch the place to kill everything. There should be no survivors usually. Now there are going to be some guys that I will just kill because and I will not get all of these guys alive. But the face cards, and I'll go into this a little bit. Okay, first thing, shop. I forgot to mention the shop. I'll show that off in a second too. Okay, 4 of clubs and the 5 of clubs. Those are the 2 intel we have, but we already have the 6. So, you know what? Let's go over here. Deck of 52, 2 and 6. Both have already captured. We have intel on the 4 and 5. How do you know you have intel on them? There's a little eye that appears over the number card. You see the little eye? And as soon as that intel bar over there reaches that arrow, like halfway, where you know where the little line is with the arrow pointing to the ace, that's when you've gathered enough intel to go after the ace of clubs or the ace of any suit. To do that, usually you're going to need all the number cards of one of the face cards, or just all of the face cards and a couple of the number cards. But I'm going to go after all of these guys, but just let you know, you don't have to get all of them, but I will get every single one of these guys before I go on to the ace. I just want to, I really don't know. I mean, just why not? So anyways, there are 4 suits, as you can see, all the way up to the ace of spades, which is the entire reason why this war's happening. General Song. Choi Song. And by the way, there's something a little funny I wanted to mention. So, if you look at him... Okay, never mind, they fixed that. On the PlayStation 2 version, they called him Chul Kang instead of Chin Chang. Which, I'm just gonna leave Chin Chang at that, but, you know, there's not... But anyways, there's Chul Kang. And I apologize if I'm pronouncing these names wrong. I am not Korean, and I have never experience with any Korean names, so I do apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But anyway, so they called him Jewel Kane, the Ace of Diamonds. But apparently on this version it's fixed, which kind of sucked. But there was a typo in the PlayStation 2 version. I can swear to you to this day that exists. But since it's not on here, I'm not, really going to mention that any further. So anyways, go over to the shop, and as you can see, we already have $253,000 to work with. And trust me, we will be getting millions of dollars on this. And anyways, anytime you see a car, you got the South Korean Scout, a Chinese Scout, a Mafia Technical, and a civilian car delivery. The civilian car is probably going to be the most common vehicle we buy from the shop because it's only $4,500 first of all, which is mind-bogglingly cheap. And since it's a civilian's disguise, none of the factions will ever shoot at it, not even the North Koreans. So when we're going into like an area, we'll just trust me, we'll be buying plenty of these cars because I like driving them anyways. And then you got supplies. That's for C4. That's an allied supply drop, weapons, ammo, health, and I believe even C4 in that package. We're also going to be getting a lot of these to Russian supply drop because it's only $3,600, and it includes health and ammo, which is the entire. I don't care anything about any of the weapons since we already have our gun. But anytime we're in trouble, we need a supply drop. The Russian supply drop is going to be the one I order. And then you got some airstrikes. As you can see, there's 29 vehicles to unlock in the game, 18 supply drops, and 16 airstrikes. Right now, we only have access to one of the airstrikes, which is a surgical strike, which is the one we used in the first episode to take out the artillery. We'll be getting plenty of those too because it's only about 40,000. Right now, it's 4,500. But once you get, by the way, the more friendly you are to the Mafia, the cheaper the shop items are. So if you're maxed out, that's only about 40,000, and the car's only about. When you get maxed out, that's only 40,000, not 4,500. So try to stay on the Russians' good side. If you get completely bad with them, which trust me, we'll be getting completely bad with all the factions later on, or not all the factions, but you will be getting completely bad towards some of the factions later on. But anyways, there's this factions menu. This is where you can check your how much the faction likes you. Right now we're friendly for everyone, but later on this will become very useful because you will be doing a lot of mission that involves work for other factions. You'll do a mission that involves killing Chinese for the South Korea a lot. Trust me, just a spoiler alert. So they'll have you go after the other factions, and one mission basically completely decimates your relationship with one faction. And I'll get into how you get the faction back on the good side a little bit later on. But right now, there's the faction menu. I will tell you this: we will be hostile towards South Koreans and Chinese a lot in this game. We will hardly ever be hostile towards the Mafia or the Allies. In fact, you actually lose money for every Allied soldier you kill. So because of that, you really should never be anything but friendly towards the Allies. There's one mission, I believe, in the entire game that involves you killing an Allied soldier. So, and it's just one soldier. And so, like I said, there's no real reason why you should ever be hostile towards the Mafia. Or, not the Mafia, the Allies. So, and also the Allies help you capture the Deck of 52 when they're necessary to go after the Ace and, stuff like that. But, just don't try to stay on the Allies' good side because if you don't, it will cost a lot of money. So anyways, with all of that being said, and since I have just wasted enough time to make this video really long and really boring, I'm going to go ahead and end the video off. So in the next part, we will go meet the Chinese. So see you guys next time.